students. Now we will discuss about how do organisms reproduce. So this is our next chapter, how do organisms reproduce. Now what is reproduction? So first of all, what is reproduction? Reproduction is the formation of a new organism of its similar to its own kind. Clear? So production of a new organism which is very similar to its own kind. Now, what do you mean by similar? If we think what is meant by similar, similar means in what context they are similar? They are similar in their body design. So they must, to be similar, they must have a similar body design. Now, how they may have a similar body design? So they must have a similar blueprint for the formation of that particular body or particular organism. So this similar blueprint should be there. Now, how this similar blueprint is provided? We know that the basic thing, that is all the information related to inheritance, is there in the nucleus, in the chromosomes which are present within the nucleus. And this nucleus, these chromosomes, actually the information is there, is on the within the DNA present in the chromosome. So, and we know that from DNA is present in the chromosome, all information are stored in the DNA, and from DNA these information are finally transcribed to RNA and then to protein, and this protein, when forms according to the information which are present in the DNA, this protein acts as an enzyme and enhances certain metabolic reactions, and finally we find a particular characters or particular information to be executed. Now, any change in this protein, what will happen if there is any change in this protein? So obviously, if there is any change in the DNA, there will be alteration in the protein. If there is any alteration in the protein, actually this is the alteration in the enzyme. If the enzyme is altered, then obviously the chemical reaction or which is enhancing or which it is regulating, there will be an alteration in that chemical reaction, and as a result, obviously this change will be reflected in the product also. So as a result, we'll find that the whole system is changing. Clear? Now how this information is transmitted to daughter cells. This information is transmitted to daughter cells by DNA replication. At first, what happens when the organism is supposed to reproduce? A replicated copy of the DNA is produced, and now this DNA replicated copy is not enough to execute the information which is there in the DNA, because it has to get some material. So it's now the cytoplasm, organelles, all they develop. Clear? A cell develop, and finally this cell, one of the copy goes to the newly formed copy goes to the newly formed cell. Now there is a vital thing. Now while copying is actually basically a chemical reaction. So copying of DNA is nothing but a chemical reaction. Now think, any chemical reaction, there may be any change, any minor change. Clear? So what will happen if there is any change in this while going through the reaction? If there is any fine alteration, then there will be change in the DNA. And this change in the DNA ultimately will reflected in the change in the protein. Clear? And as a result, there will be change in a characteristics. Now this change may be of two types. It may be a drastic change. Clear? So, or a change which is not noticed, very silent change. The change has occurred, but that is not a very not noticed. Clear? That is a very silent one. Clear? And that remains silent. So it may happen such, or it may happen there may be a change which is drastic, And now drastic change may be such that this drastic change may cause a very adverse effect in the organism, which may ultimately lead to death. Or this drastic change may not affect organism in such adversely, but and so the organism survived, and but there is a change. So these change when remain in the organism survive, but there is a change. We called it variation. So now it is the variation. So now let us have a look on the whole procedure. Clear? So first of all, this is the reproduction. What is reproduction? It is the formation of a new individual of the just similar to the parent. Clear? Now formation of new individuals similar to the parent, that means own kind. Now in what context is own kind? It is own kind on the basis of the body design. Clear? This similar organism, in what basis? It is the basis of the body design. Now this body design, clear, is similar. So how this body design is similar? As because the blueprint for the formation of body design will be similar. Now where this blueprint lies? This lies actually in the information which is present within the chromosome of the nucleus, that is basically the chemical we know DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid. Clear? So the information is there, the blueprint of the blueprint, that is the information is there in the chromosome which is present in the nucleus of the cell, and the particular chemical which is actually storing the information, that is the DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid. Now this information is coded by RNA, and finally it forms the protein, which is the functional unit. Protein now acts as an enzyme. It modifies or regulates certain chemical reaction, and as a result the information which is present in DNA is reflected as a particular character. Clear? So information that is present in the DNA is reflected here as a particular character. So we can see that DNA during reproduction is copied. Clear? This copied, now the original one remains with the mother, the copied one goes to the daughter. This daughter, now this along with this DNA, surrounding this DNA, the cellular content now develops. Clear? This all the other nucleus forms, the cytoplasm forms, the cell organelles, cell membrane, all this now develops, and so it forms ultimately it forms a new cell. Now while copying, we know that the copying is merely a chemical reaction. DNA to DNA copying, this is merely a chemical reaction. So it may happen that error may occur, because it is not that in a chemical reaction error may not happen, error may not happen. That may cause some change. Clear? So the DNA which may be copied may be changed, and that change, what type of change may be? It may be a drastic change. Clear? It may be a drastic change which may lead to death even, or this may be not so drastic, but it is not accurate also. Not drastic, neither it is accurate also, which leads to the formation of an organism which survived, but it is not identical to the mother. It is very similar to mother, but not identical to the mother. Clear? So this is how variation. Now we call it variation. So students, next we will discuss why it is so important to maintain a stable body design. Clear? Why it is so important? Because a population, what do you mean by population? Population is a group of organism of a particular species. Clear? The number of individual of a particular species is called population. Now, population exists or fill up in a well-defined place which is called niche of an ecosystem. Suppose cactus. Cactus actually remains in the desert. Clear? So, in desert ecosystem. So there is the particular niche for the cactus, so having that is less water. What are the other characters? High temperature and others. So that is filled by the cactus. So niche actually is the habitat along with the role of the organism. Clear on that particular ecosystem. Now, so to utilize or to remain on that particular ecosystem or particular to utilize the niche or utilize the what to say resource in that particular niche or ecosystem, the organism have to maintain a particular body design. Cactus have a particular body design to maintain on that particular ecosystem or that to utilize the niche. Clear? So a particular body design is very important to utilize the niche in which it is growing or niche in which it is staying. And we know that particular body design can only be maintained if there is consistency in the DNA copying. So DNA copying is very important to maintain a particular body design, and particular body design is very important to utilize the resources present in the niche or present in the ecosystem which the organism is growing, or the particular utilize the niche of that particular organism. So reproduction is highly linked to the stability of the population, whether the population will retain. If the body design changes, suppose the body design changes in cactus, clear, they are no more, the body design no more helping them to store water or to absorb water from the deeper areas. So will they survive in that particular area? They will not survive. So body design is very important. To maintain a stable body design is very important for a particular organism to utilize the resource which is present in the niche or present in that ecosystem, and to maintain the population, a stable population. Clear? If they maintain their body design, they can maintain a stable population. But if the body design alters drastically, then they will not be able to maintain their population. Clear? Their number, they will not be able to maintain their, increase their number or maintain their number in that particular ecosystem. So a stability of a particular body design, that is DNA, stability of the DNA is very much important to maintain an organism in its particular niche. Now you can see this is a population. Population is the number of individual, clear, which is present in a particular niche or ecosystem. Now to fill, clear, this a population fills up the particular niche or the ecosystem, and now if the DNA is stable, then the body design will remain stable. If the body design remains stable, they will be able to utilize the resource present in that particular ecosystem or niche. And finally, if they are able to utilize the resource, they will be able to maintain the stability of the population. Clear? So reproduction, that is reproduction by maintaining a constant DNA, clear, maintaining a consistency in the DNA pattern is very important to maintain a stabilized population of a species.